making this video for architects of the world. I'm making it for my sons. Boys, if we lived here in this building called 8 House, which is on the southern edge of the urban district of Denmark, I'm in Copenhagen in Denmark. Oh, Daddy's got a big gear to push here, boys. This is a single speed bike, so I'm going to struggle a little bit, but look what you could do. You could ride your bike out of your little front yard here, out of one of these little units, although I'd rather we lived at the top. I'd probably have to learn to speak Danish, and good luck to you there. But anyway, this whole apartment building is zigzagged and crisscrossed with these ramps that wind their way all the way up to the top. And you can live in here. Look, that's offices over in that bit. There's everything here. It's like a little world. There's playgrounds and grass to play on. Look at all that down there. Remember the Teletubbies? Well, you can put your bikes in the front yard. Everyone's doing Teletubby gardens these days. Oh, anyway, Daddy's getting a little bit puffed because I'm riding all the way to the very top, and you know me, if we lived here I'd want to live at the top because I'd want to ride all the way. Oh, still getting there. Anyway, look out there, fields and fields. You know what Daddy'd be doing, don't you? I'd be out there with all the racing bike guys going for big long rides, and or I'd be out there riding with you guys on the back. Anyway, oh, still got a way to go. Oh, stay with me anyway. You know Daddy loves architecture and bikes. Well, I don't love most architecture. I think most architecture is rubbish, but gee, I like this. It's a pretty big gear, you know. Daddy's not a complete wusser. Anyway, there's all different ways you can go, and if you live here, you're allowed to ride around. And you know what that means too? You can ride your skateboards down there as well. And look, there's a playground down the bottom for the kids. Sand pits and cubby houses. All sorts of stuff to play on. And there's still not lots of units. Haven't been sold yet. And look, there's all grass on the roof. It's like a mountain, this place. You can run over it and walk over it and do whatever you want. So I'll show you the little house I was thinking of buying. What do you think of this one? Looks like it's empty. You like it? And look out here. I gotta say, I love it, kids. Absolutely love it. There's an adventure playground down there, like an old ship, like an old Viking ship. You know, not so much on Mummy's side, but on Daddy's side, you guys are Vikings. And look at those paddocks out there. It's just like, looks just like at home. With all the cows out there, and I've seen people riding their bikes. There are at the moment, there's people riding their bikes out there, but probably a bit too small for you to see. Boy, oh boy, I absolutely love it. But I know, Zubair and Quimbian, that you would more love this, the going down bit. I'm not going to go too fast. I'd be a bit worried about going through that glass there, wouldn't you? Now, let's hope that he doesn't get lost this time. That goes back up again. Oh, wow. Let's go down again, shall we? Oh, what? crossings here. I wouldn't want to go out that way. Ouch. You would have to be very careful always not to go too fast. There's all sorts of amazing buildings down in this part of Copenhagen. It used to be a big dump and a military area and all of that sort of junk, you know. And now I've made this mistake again, missing that turn. Let's go. Down we go. This is the tricky bit. So if you're on dinkies or skateboards or something like that, don't you go off the edge, whatever you do. You'll be in big trouble off of Daddy if you live. Here we go, down again. Now, I missed a turn. I keep missing turns. Don't live here yet. Look, there's the Teletubby Hills again. You know, this whole building is in the shape of a big 8, so they call it 8 house. One house, but isn't it? There's lots of houses. It all looks really neat. You know, it's a bit unfair because I'm here in the middle of summer. And this place gets very, very cold in the winter time. There could even be ice all over here. Look at that. There's all community bits. Mummy can go and talk about makeup with her friends. She can speak Danish. Mummy can have friends on the internet still. Look at all those bikes. Those kids have got lots of bikes. Look, they've got a box bike. Daddy wants a box bike. Ride you guys around. Yeah, you'll be teenagers, both of you, and I'll be riding you around still. Anyway, look at that, back at the bottom. And there's all other apartments around here, but that's the best one because you can ride a bike around it. And you know Daddy's nuts about bikes. So give it some thought, kids. Daddy might just have to see if he can get a job over here, eh?